Hi, good afternoon everyone. It's Ken from KenL606 and it's a late homebrew Wednesday video. It's supposed to be Wednesday but it's Friday due to things out of my control. Not going to be a long one, so don't worry. I've got some video footage of some stock I bought on Wednesday, which you'll see in a minute, and some things I'm thinking of doing. Just a quick update, the Pilsner we started last Saturday, it's coming up to a week finished tomorrow. It's finished fermenting, no action at all. I had a quick taste last night and I was thinking it was a bit bland. I posted in some Facebook groups, the UK Craft Beer Network and the another Facebook group. What should I do next, really? They said to put some Saaz hops in it for secondary. I've got no Saaz hops here. By the time I order them, they won't get here till Wednesday. So I'm thinking of just bunging about 30 grams of Cascade in tomorrow. But what I've done this afternoon is I've siphoned off about 500 ml, put it into a pet bottle and put it in the fridge. So I'm going to see what it's like cold later on. I know it won't be carbonated, but I just want to see what I tasted it last night when it was warmish. I'm going to taste it later, see what it's like when it's cold. It might be a different flavour because lagers and pilsners and cervezas always taste better cold anyway. That's why they're a summer drink. I always think, don't know, whatever made me buy a Pilsner kit actually. I think I saw £8 in Wilkinson's when I walked by it and I thought, oh my god, let's pick it up. And that's what I did. I should have went for an ale or an IPA, but there you go. Or even the Wherry. I should have spent the extra, what was it, £6 on the Wherry, another Wherry kit maybe, because that's turned out shit hot. I'm not trying to kill any local homebrew shops, but if you've got a Wilkinson's in the UK near you, get over there and get a Wherry kit for £15. Do a few additions if you want to. You can't go wrong, so go for it. I've got the winter warmer in the other fermenter. I had a quick look at that last night. It had stopped bubbling after Tuesday night, Wednesday, which was bizarre because I only started it Saturday afternoon. Although it did have some rapid bubbles, it did come out the airlock, but it went quiet and then it started airlock action again yesterday. Not great airlock action, but getting probably a bubble every 20 seconds or so, so I'm going to leave it anyway. I wasn't going to hop it, I don't think, anyway, because there's enough stuff that went into it to give it flavour. But the Pilsner kit, all that's had is that's had a Munton's Brew Enhancer kit in there, a kilo Brew Enhancer kit. So I'm going to see, but I think it's lacking something, and I think a bit of, as I say, life's always better with a hop. I think it's going to need a little bit of hop. So that's what's fermenting. I'm looking down. The nettle tea wine's virtually finished, which I'll be putting that out in the porch to cold crash at the weekend for a week. The green tea and lotus flower and orange, that's come to an end, and the apricots come to an end. So I'm going to put them out in the porch at the weekend, and leave them cold crash out in the porch. Then I'll degas, give them a good degas, and I'll put a Camden tablet and some stopping solution in there in each one as well, and give it another week or so. I've still got still bubbling now and again. I've got the pomegranate wine, the organic apple and raspberry wine that's going, and the turbo cider, which is cool cherry and luscious lime turbo cider. So I've still got them slightly bubbling away. They bubble more in the evenings than they do in the daytime. Don't ask me why. So I should put those three out there, and that I've still got the rosé, which we didn't bottle last week because it's, well, we didn't think it was right ready. So that's that. Not much else on the brew front. I've been looking at some hops for the malt miller, TNT, Summer, Anthium, Mosaic, which I think everybody's got to play with. A bit of Citra, which is brilliant. Cascade, everybody knows what that's like. Nelson Sauvignon, that's from me hot wines. Calypso, which was great in. Cherry turbo cider. Then I'm looking at some other ones, some New Zealand Wakatua pellets, Pacifica, and then Ko Hatu. They were £2 for 100 grams when I looked in the week. So, and Williamette, they were £2 as well. So I might get those four and get some TNT, maybe some Anthium, Nelson I got to get, some Citra and some Mosaic. I don't know whether to get them from there or I'm going to check Worcestershire hop shop as well, see what they got going on. Just one quick question, if anybody's watching it still awake at this time, if not boredom out of their skull. I'm going to do one more brew before, because I've got less than 3 weeks till I go for me assessments at the hospital. Then I've been told that I should be going in for me op a couple of weeks after, so I need to get this done really quick. I want to do one last brew, because I've got the Wherry up there in the shed now. I've got the Magnum apple cider up there in the shed. That's 21 and 25 of the other, and I've got the rest in here at the minute. Then next week I'll have the Pilsner and the Winter Warmer up there. I'm going to put all that up there, because the Pilsner's for late summer, the Winter Warmer's for early winter. It's a nice drink for the winter, I'm thinking. Although it might be nice for any time, I'm thinking. It's smelling quite nice, very dark and rich. I'm going to do one more. I don't know whether to do an IPA or do another, just a pale ale or the Wherry. Any suggestions? I might do a Cooper's pale ale and hop it with hops, or is it worth just doing an Henry Cooper's IPA? Because that's hopped. I don't know how strong that is, so I'd love to know what people's thoughts are, how strong that is. Do I need to add anything to it? Or I might just get another Wherry kit and do what I did with it before. Put the Demerara sugar and the honey with it, which has turned out nice. I've tried the Coopers, that came out spot on. I got none of that left, that went. People were asking for more of that, friends and neighbours and family, but I had no more because it went. The Wherry Kevin tasted last week, and he took 4 litres of it away, and he loved the taste of that. That was uncarbonated, that was great. But I've out-tried the Cooper's IPA, but it's probably like the pale ale with a shitload of hops in it. So I'd love to know what your thoughts are. I'm going to do one more. I like me ales. Pale ale's nice, IPA's nice. I like a nice IPA. So I'd love to know your thoughts. I'm not drinking when I'm doing a homebrew Wednesday video. Don't worry, no shock horror. I'm going to do some reviews. You'll see me, the 3 beers I bought in the video in a minute, the clip. But I'm going to do a brand new one that was in Tesco's Wednesday called Merrydown Blackcurrant Cider. I'm going to do a review of that in a minute, so that's why I'm not drinking it yet. Blackcurrant Cider Merrydown. Trusted maker since 1946. It's only 4%, but it's blackcurrant. I'm thinking it might be like Melina blackcurrant, so I'm going to give that a go and see what that tastes like compared to the blackcurrant Melina ciders that we do. David, Cheshire Homebrew, Chris at Christian Brew Bear and me and lots of others. They do the cherries and the black currants and the whatever. I'm just wondering what it tastes like. So I picked it up 4%. So I'm usually used to 8% and 9-10%. So it's going to be a bit weak, but what the hell? It'll be all right to test the other ones later on after that, because I got a porter and some other bits and bobs. So I'm going to say bye now, and I'm going to just keep watching, because there's a clip of what I bought for home brewing stock directly after this. So don't cut off now. Have a watch of what's on after when I stop babbling. See you next week. Have a good weekend. If you're brewing, I'm doing nothing this weekend for once. Got to go and visit somebody, I think. But no home brewing this weekend. I've got, like I said, I've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 demijohns on the go. Two 5-gallon fermenters on the go. I'm just going to wait till next week till we get rid of them, then I'll start again. But I'd love to know your feedback on the, what should I do, another Wherry, a Pale Ale, Cooper's Australian Pale Ale, or get the Cooper's IPA, or there's a John Bull IPA as well. I don't know what that's like. They're an old English firm as well, so I don't know what that's like. But keep watching and see what I picked up dead cheap again at Tesco's. Check juices out in Tesco's if you're passing. People are buying it left, right and centre. People are stacking their trolleys up because they're selling it for 40, 50, 60p a litre. But have a quick look to see what I got, and I'll catch you again in another video, or if not in another video, next week. Have a good week, everyone. So cheers, have a good weekend, good week, and 17. Bye now, bye. Hi everyone, happy Homebrew Wednesday. This is Ken from Kenl 606. Just been out shopping, getting a few bits and bobs, as you have to do. I suppose all us men have to do it sometimes. But I was in the Tesco Superstore over in Camborne in Cornwall, and after seeing Christian Buber's Melina yesterday, it made me want to do one again. I've not done one for 2 months. I've been good. I've good self-control, but he made me want to do one, so I've picked up a Melina and lemon. I've also picked up apple and raspberry juice, because that was going for 60p, because they're still flogging off their fruit juices, Tesco, everybody. That was 60p. To give it a bit more bump. Then I picked up a couple things of apple juice, but I also picked up cherry. I'm going to do a cherry turbo cider as well, because that was 50p a carton, down from £1. All in good date. May. That one's February. All in good date. And another apple juice. So I thought I'd do another turbo cider. What I'm going to do with these is, well, as I say, gotta love the hops. Not had that much hop cider lately. That's probably why the ciders have been turbos have been tasting a bit plain, I think, because I do love the hops. So I'm going to put some brambling in the raspberry, brambling cross, brambling X, I think. And in the cherry, I'm going to put Cascade. I'm going to put Cascade in primary, and then I'm going to secondary it with some more brambling. So there you go. I also picked up more white grape juice. This stuff's normally, it's 1.5 litres, and it's normally about 150 to 170. And they're selling it off for 64p again. So I'm getting me stocks of that up, and as you can see, sorry upside down, but it's August, so I got enough for one hopped wine out there. I'm gonna do a hop mosaic wine, I think, but I want to do another hop Nelson Sauvignon, because that was just out of this world. If anybody wants to have a go at wine, not a big wine drinker, like their beer, do a Nelson Sauvignon hopped wine with just, all you got to do is put white grape juice in. So all you got to do, and add Nelson Sauvignon pellets or hops and leave it ferment out with the yeast and the other bits and bobs. I've got a recipe if anybody wants one, and you'll be converted. You're using your hops as well, so there you go. While I was out on my travels too, Tesco's had a new one called Merry Down in the aisle, called Blackcurrant Cider. 4%. Should be sampling that. It's brand new in our Tesco's. Also, it's brand new as well, Fuller's Honeydew. Refreshing golden organic beer, that's brand new as well. It even says new. So I shall be testing that one. I've got a blonde as well that came with a glass at Christmas I've got to try, because I'm out of beer, because everything's fermenting and conditioning. And also I was in Marks and Spencer's and I'm loving me porters, because I'm going to start making 1 gallon batches of, like, I've got chocolate maple porter I'm going to make, and I'm going to make a donut and eggnog stout cum porter as well. But while I was in there, they had this London porter using 7 malts to create a historic recipe from 1750. A sweetish caramel flavoured, followed by a smoky maltiness. So I shall do a quick review on those 3 in a couple of separate videos. So that's what I picked up today. See you later, but that's what I'm going to brew. See you later, boys. See you later. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers, and 17. Bye now. Sorry for the shakiness.